So it seems I'm a little bit eccentric according to a lot of people, so I thought I would do another garden tour. I'm supposed to be getting rid of weeds and stuff like that, but yeah, I thought we would film instead. Check out that cool Trichoceros cactus. That is such a cool cactus. But anyway, I thought we would do an update on the cage. It is not even spring yet, but it is super, super close to being spring. It has all of a sudden got warm. We have technically flower buds. Those are our first flower buds on our, I was going to say peaches, but they're not peaches. What are they? They are mangoes. 2 different mangoes. I think that one was, oh God, Floggin. Is the other one going to be easier? Yes, King Thai. Okay, we can say King Thai. But yeah, they seem to have flower buds. So potentially, I think maybe a mango or 2. These are only little tiny trees. I only got them, what, 4 or 5 months ago? Something like that. And they've already got flowers, so we'll see if they can support that. I have moved one of my other mango trees. What's that? What is it? Oh, I'm not even pronouncing that one. Some weird mango tree. It is now with those. But we did get, check that out. How cool is that? There's our first dwarf peach flowers. Now, apparently there are nasty little, what are they even called? Like a stinging fly thing that can even infect the flower and destroy the fruit. So we're not really expecting anything this time. I might move it into the cage and we'll show you the cage in a bit. That there, which I nearly ripped out, is a native mint. Weird stuff. It went to seed and there is native mint everywhere. What we might do is jump to the cage. Yeah, we've gone a little bit weird, I know. What can you do? But in the cage, oh, and more flowers. Well, pre-flowers, potential flowers. That's a lychee. Pretty sure, yes it is, lychee. Very small tree, so maybe 1 lychee. But the other cool thing that's been happening, and there is a lemon flower, that's a potential lemon there. Tons of new leaves in the last, what's that, week? Yeah, they weren't there a week ago. And everything is either budding, which that is, what's it, the Lots of Lemon dwarf lemon tree, which did have lemons last season. I haven't even had these a year. I think actually it's about a year since I got my first fruit trees, and now we have, I don't even know how many fruit trees I've got, 30 maybe, 40? Let's go 40. There's some more potential baby, what are they? Are they lemons? They're grapefruits. Ooh, ah. So obviously a small tree like that is not going to support a ton of grapefruit, but we'll just let 1 or 2 survive. That Nagasaki vase loquat didn't produce any fruit, but it has new leaves. This one has, look at that. Which, whatever's that, that's the honeydew loquat. So hopefully they will fully form. I did see a big loquat tree down the road and it had noticeable fruit on it, so I think this tree is a little bit too small for that to happen, but whoop-de-doo, we'll see what happens. Oh, look at that nasty bloody spike. Yes, I'm covered in paint. We'll show you why in a second. But that is my variegated Eureka lemon tree. Tons new growth. Hopefully it will have some variegated lemons. It didn't last season, but it was only tiny. It is tons bigger now. If you want to see how small this was, go to my original video, which was about a year ago, and I think it was like that big. Oh, and check out those bumps. Those are wasps. Yes, they are. And I did see another one over here. I can show you probably easier. There. That thing there is a wasp nest. Baby wasps. They inject their larvae inside there, that builds up, and then tons more wasps come out of that. You can cut them, which I have cut that one. See the little tiny holes? That will expose them and kill them. RIP little buddies. But they're a native wasp, so we've kept some going. Not going to kill all the bugs, but we don't want a wasp infestation destroying our trees. There's another one right there. But yeah, 1 or 2 will be fine, as long as they don't get too out of control. What we will do is unzip our wasp-proof cage. Yeah, I just need to gauge the size of the garden. Now, if you haven't seen the last video, these potatoes were just birthing. I know, I can already see things eating stuff. We have a few slugs in here. I know, I can't get them out. They're just lost in the wilderness at the moment. But my purple king beans, how cool is that? I only put this chain, wow, they have tangled around that. I only put this chain up here. When did I do that? I did that on Saturday, and it is Monday today. So that is 2 days worth of actual wrapping around. Look at that. So hopefully chain will work. I think if we get giant gusts of wind, maybe it'll just rip them all out. But they are growing so fast that that is a week and a half of growth from planting the seeds. Well, when the seeds started hatching, germinating, birthing. But what I did notice is something has been eating these beans. Little bastards, look at that. Probably a slug. But those beans did not go terribly well. And then there's just a random bean. I have no idea what they are, but these are the purple king beans. So they should grow all the way up there, over Mr. Skeleton. My zucchinis, one did have a flower, obviously stupid because it's tiny. So, oh no, I'm talking about one having a flower. Those have got flowers as well. They're not zucchinis, those are cucumbers. Might have to self-pollinate them because they're in the cage, but waiting for them to grow up that and over there. I did have a few more. I think those are zucchinis as well. I've just planted like 4 or 5 together. Same with those. See who's the strongest one. Now, yeah, that thing, I've had that for ages. It is some sort of salad thing. Sorrel. Red veined sorrel. As a plane goes overhead. We all can hear you. Thank you. So, yeah, that was red veined sorrel. I think you just use it in a salad, but it was looking particularly nice. So I've placed it in the cage so something won't eat it before I can eat it. My little tiny hydroponic system. Now, see the size of that tomato? That one, and then this tiny, tiny little one. That's because the dripper was accidentally turned off and I've only just turned it on. I know, whoopsie. This is all solar, so on in the daytime, off at night. Seems to be working quite well. If I can disturb one of these, sorry little guy. Oh, check out the roots. That is a lot of roots. I know, this is going to be a giant problem because those are all tomato plants apart from a few strawberries at the back. It is not going to support that, and I know what's going to happen. All the roots are going to clog the pipe and it's just going to overflow and it's going to drain my whole, 10 litres, 15 litres of nutrients. But we'll see how long we can go with that. I think what I might do is, I've got more of these BATO buckets. When they get a little bit too big with their roots, I know, I'll just put them in systems like this. And if we disturb one of these, oh, I haven't actually seen the roots. Okay, I don't want to look too far down in there because that is decent roots on those. And I think they're going to just take over the whole thing. But what I'm going to do with these is same sort of thing as the beans. I'm just going to put some beams along the cross. Beams along the cross, yeah. Beams along, and then I'm going to have some chain going up for these tomatoes. Those, not entirely sure what I'm doing. All my little seedlings seem to be going okay, except for the radish. I ripped out half the radish because there was way too many. I don't know what they are. I'm thinking they're cabbage. I don't know, this gets full sun and they look elongated, so I've kind of probably screwed up them. I can tell they're lettuce now. We have more baby lettuce. Our carrots are starting to look like carrots. Look how close together they are. I just dumped the whole thing of seeds in. So we're going to wait for them to get a little bit bigger, pick the strongest ones, get rid of the weaker ones. Apparently if you transplant them, they're going to be screwed up, so not going to worry about that. Chives or spring onions seem to be okay. Chives or spring onions seem to be okay. What were they? They're not radish. They're things that are red. Maybe beetroot, I'm not entirely sure. They seem to be okay. don't know what this was. It could possibly be broccoli, and I think it's way too late in the season to grow broccoli, so RIP little buddies, but we'll see what's going to happen. Down here, we have more zucchinis because I split them up and put them everywhere. We have some old peppers that are just germinating there. No tomatoes in that one, but we've got tomatoes in that one. We have our Cape gooseberry, which I probably have to pollinate myself because there's nothing in this cage to pollinate them, and there is some little flowers there. We have tomatoes down there. A stupid amount of carrots. Yeah, that was silly, wasn't it? But I'll know what I'm doing for next time. No freaking idea what that is. Oh, I think that's bok choy. Yeah, it may be too hot for bok choy as well. And then there are more tomatoes there, which I'll need to split up. But that is the cage so far. I got these little solar lights from eBay, and they work super well. So that should be up there, actually. I need to get another zip tie so the wind doesn't do that, or I don't do that. But yeah, these actually light up the whole cage, and I think they were like $15 or something for 2 of them, free delivery. So if you want some solar lights, check out them on eBay. They work really, really well. But this is the cage so far. I know, I've kind of screwed up those. I was going to put a thing along there, like a shelf, but I'm not now. And I haven't installed my solar fan, but I will be doing that because the humidity in here I think is going to cause fungal issues and stuff when it starts getting into like rainy season, because we're in the subtropics. But so far so good. They survived a week of rain, and yeah, they didn't rot or anything. So because potatoes usually will totally screw up. I may have to let them grow a little bit taller, then I will put some mulch around them. Those are the purple potatoes. Don't even ask me what type. And then those are just random store-bought potatoes. Yeah, that is the cage. We will safely make sure that no nasties get in there. And, oh, up here we have lots of fruit trees. Everything is, check that out, starting to bloom. So what was that one? That one is another lemon, Maya lemon. I have lots of lemons, lots of limes, grapefruits. That is a blood orange. Doesn't look like there's any. Oh, there's a couple of little buds. So hopefully we'll get a blood orange or two. That is a lime. That has a lot of new growth. Kind of interesting, the different strains with different times of the year that they grow better than others. Now my mugwort, there it is, and there it is. Way too much mugwort. It has grown insane. Technically, it's a weed in some parts of Australia, not where I live, luckily. But yeah, that is mugwort. That is crazy. It's supposed to help you dream and all that sort of stuff. Whatever. My chicken drumstick tree, also going super, super well. It just about lost all its leaves and all its stemmy bits when I transplanted it, but a few held on, these old leaves here, and we have new growth everywhere. So that is kind of awesome. Really nice leaves when they're mature. And yeah, when I moved it, it lost all the leaves, so it was just a freaking stick. But there is the name of it. That is a scientific name, but drumstick tree. Has some sort of weird fruit or something like that. My native ginger, I really need to put into a bigger pot. I do need to put it in the ground, but I don't want to put it in the ground. I am getting some big garden beds for out the back, so maybe it'll go in a garden bed. Yeah. Look, this is one of the last, oh look, there's a little flower that's potentially going to be, oh look how mingy it is too, I should trim it. It's potentially going to be an eggplant. As to what eggplant? Oh, a patio baby. This is last season's eggplants. Little beetles have been eating holes in the leaves. Really red. Oh, there's one. Let's zoom in on that beetle. Little bastard. So yeah, that's the damage they do. Nice. You can see I've kind of given up with the eggplants. We had way, way too many eggplants when we had like 5 or 6 eggplants. Tons of eggplant, which, you know, ho-hum. This time I think we're just going to have tons of tomatoes and beans and whatever else possibly survives. Blueberries are doing super, super well. Well, this one's not. This one is, look, those are blueberries. Okay, they will be blueberries. Look at all the flowers on that one. I think this one is the one that does not survive here. That is the Brightwell. Correct me if I'm wrong. One of them I brought from one of the big chain places, and they weren't supposed to be for this area. Like, they just don't survive in the temperature range, where the other ones are subtropical. And I'm pretty sure it's that one because I lost track of which was which. And I'm pretty sure I left it in the smaller pot because it's supposed to die. Hasn't died. Looks dead, but it's still good. But all the other ones, check that out. There's potential blueberries. Looks like there's going to be quite a few blueberries this time. We've got flowers. Very, very cool. So each one of those flowers will ideally turn into a blueberry. That's my mangosteen or mangosteen, which is a weird plant. Don't know if it is a mango or related to a mango. So if you do know and you're watching this and you're bored enough to comment down below. Mangosteen. I don't know why it doesn't have a tag. That's really annoying. Oh, we did have... Where did I see it? There it is. Is that a lime or is that a lemon? And that's weird. Look, it's got one, but it's only just started flowering again. It is a lime. West Indian lime. Yeah. What's this one? This is my great big jackfruit or something, isn't it? Yes, cosmic gold jackfruit. It did not like the cold, but it is holding on. Expensive plant, jackfruit. I don't know why they're so expensive, but they are. Anyway, I don't think I've even tried a jackfruit. Now, this is weird. The apples. This is an Anna apple, a subtropical apple. It didn't lose its leaves, and everyone told me they lose their leaves, and maybe the subtropical ones don't. Also, comment down below, please, if you know anything about subtropical apples. But I'm pleased it didn't. It's now starting to take off. It's got little tiny buds. I don't think they'll be apples, so I think these are a little bit too small. Yeah, lots of buds on this one as well. What's this one? This one is a tropic sweet apple. And then there's the Dorset golden. But all new buds. This one's pretty mighty. Which one did I cut down? This one. I think I just cut that because it was just one thing. And the bit I cut off didn't survive, but it's got bushier than these ones because apparently you want them bushier. But who cares? They get like stupid huge anyway. How big do these get? 10 meters by 6 meters. Yeah, so who cares if you cut it or not? It's still going to be mental big. Now, this did lose its leaves. This is my pear, and it is a subtropical pear, Packham's pear. The sad thing is, it had 4 or 5 leaves that held on. See how they've been eaten? And if you want to know who's been eating them, it is the cutest little fluffy thing ever. Check that out. Yes, I know my nails are dirty. How cool is that? Okay, it'll probably be a super, super boring moth. Look how fluffy you are. It's very, very fluffy. But it has its one leaf, and there was a spider on the other side of the leaf. I think the spider's dropped off because I picked it up. Sorry, spider. You have one leaf left to eat. Hopefully, it will move on. If I find it hasn't moved on after eating that leaf, I might just put it on the apple trees because apples and pears are close enough that I'm sure it'll be able to eat the apple. We're not going to kill it. There's only one. I know, famous last words. It'll fly away, come back and lay 1 billion eggs, but who cares? It's a bug. It's not like it's a major issue. How awesome is that Trichoceros? Look, no spines. Probably shouldn't do that. Let's move on, shall we? These, my guava trees. This is the one that was mingy. It is not mingy anymore. I'm pretty sure this is a strawberry guava. Strawberry guava. There are like 23 or 24 different types of guava trees. Yes, I do need them all. Hawaiian guava. This one did not cope with being moved. I know. This one was fine. That is Indian guava. I have not tried any of the guavas. I do not have a clue what they're going to be like, but they all turn into massive trees, I'm pretty sure. Yellow cherry guava. Yeah, 4 meters. Jesus. That's only, what, a meter? This one has all new shoots. What type of guava are you? Red cherry guava. I know. It's going to be a sad day when all the tags fly away or just disintegrate. I'll have no freaking clue what any of these things are. Pomegranate. These are the 2 pomegranates that looked terrible when I got them. They were like 70% off. I can't remember how much they were. It was like $5 or $4 or something. Don't even know what a pomegranate is. Horrible looking fruit, it looks like. Hopefully it'll be okay. But they have all new leaves, little red ones there, and looking lovely. One thing I have changed since the last time I've done an update video is the crazy blue section. This was white before. It is not white anymore. So this was the aquaponic strawberry system, and it's solar powered. There's the solar panel there. It's just not in the sun at the moment, so it's obviously turned off. But it was working fine. The only problem I had was obviously these cheap hydroponic systems, when they're white, you need to actually paint them. So we decided on blue, just because the other ones we painted in our old aquaponics videos, well, old by last week or 2 weeks ago, are black. We decided enough black, let's do a blue section. So this is our blue section. They're doing fine. They did have a little bit less nutrients than what they needed. So I've kind of got rid of the big pond that was here. I have a tub that has got hydroponic solution in it, and now it is hydroponics, not aquaponics. Yeah, mainly because there was way too many strawberry plants. Check out all them. So this is just a normal gutter system. If you want to see how I made this, it's so freaking easy. There is a video on it, but it is gutter with holes drilled in it, and you pump the water into it and it goes back into a tub. That end. It is that easy. But they are doing well. I probably didn't need the shade cloth thing on top, but I haven't had a full summer with these either. It's just survived winter. Yeah, wasn't enough nutrients for all those plants, and I had another row of plants here. So lesson learned, you need a lot more nutrients than you think you do. So at least with hydroponic solution, easy. That one was doing well. That one has not seen any water, well, roots in water. That's sort of what those should look like. And see how they've gone that mingy sort of lighter color? Lack of nutrients, not lack of nutrients. So I've just potted these ones up. Just have to remember to water the bloody things. Now, the excitement, look at that. Yes, one has already dropped off, but we do have 3 left. We have our first, and if I find the tag, oh, red flamingo. No, that's not the red flamingo. The red flamingo died. No, it didn't. Did it? Or didn't it? This is the red flamingo. Pretty sure I had a pink flamingo and it died. Okay, I do not know now if that is the red flamingo or not. Doesn't look really red, does it? Let's just say it's not, but we have 3 passion fruit and 1 almost ready. Hurrah. So out of our 4 passion fruits we planted, 3 of them are good. No, there was 5. 1 never took off. And our banana passion fruit died, but these 3 are fine. I'm saying that, but then I'm seeing dodgy leaves like that. It's probably some sort of funk thing or something, who even knows? But they've sort of grown crazy. This is just on a year old. Yeah. So that was our first passion fruit at a year old. We got 4. But apparently the second season is when you get a stupid amount of passion fruit, so we'll see how that goes. I've just moved this pond, which was the pond up there, down there. I will set up another little system for that. I'm not entirely sure what we'll do with that. No more strawberries because we have enough strawberries. So yeah, if you've got any idea what I can do on that one, which will be aquaponics. I'll just put some goldfish and a biofilter in there. No lettuce, no, that is the other systems, which won't be in this video, but they'll be in the next video. Yeah, oh, our dwarf hog plum. Look, they are hog plums. I know, oh, that one's got a lump. It's probably some weird wasp or something. Now last time, these are not ripe yet, last time they all just vanished, so something ate them. I'm guessing a possum. There's some little baby ones there. And our mulberries. What's this one? Dwarf red chartreuse. What a name. Check out the mulberries. I call them mulberries. Look how many there are. So I've got the red one. This is the white mulberry. Oh, and it's actually got some as well. This didn't have them last week. And then there is the normal mulberry. I'm pretty sure it's a normal mulberry. So we're going to have lots of mulberries. That's exciting. I know. I brought that and it had one mulberry on it last... When did I get that? Yeah. God, that's loud. I think I got that last year. Like it's just been a year, I think. I know, I didn't have anything before a year ago, but obviously I've sort of gone a little bit crazy and got everything imaginable. But I think this is about a year old, and it had one mulberry on it when I got it, and it was tiny. So we'll have lots of mulberries soon. My abu, yeah, did not like winter. Look at the dead tip, but it seems to be perking up. It has new leaves. Same with these guys, the avocados. This one, I think, got too much water. So yeah, if you know anything about avocados, comment please. It seems to be perking up. It's got new buds and stuff on it as well. Apparently notoriously hard to keep alive for people like me that have no idea what they're doing, but seems to be okay. I still have to move all of the desert roses. That is not a practical place for them. We may leave the tour at that. Oh no, I should show you. Ignore that. Ignore I just said that was that. Because... Oh look, he is moving. He's moving. Zooming in. Focusing. There you are. We have our sugarcane is doing sugarcane stuff. Now, this is the finger lime area. Very overgrown. I didn't water one of the finger limes and it kind of almost died, but it's coming back. Check that out. That is my black sugarcane. I know, it's not black. I did cut the bottom of the pot off when I moved it here, so the roots are going to go into the ground. And then winter hit and it just did nothing. And also, these, the papayas, or pawpaws, whatever you want to call them, they hated being moved. Oh, did they hate it? They were nice and bushy and now they've just got little mingy leaves. Yeah, but I also cut the bottom of those off so that their roots will go through and they should take off. I really need to cut that cactus down before the wind knocks it down and it eats someone. And my bananas, a little bit of a fail. Not really, but yes. Cut the bottom of that pot off, cut the bottom of this pot off. I think they're going to explode in growth in the next month or two, and I've probably planted them really, really too close together, but don't care. These did nothing. These are my other different types of banana plants. Blue bananas, ladyfinger bananas, pisktang, I don't know what on earth any of these are. Blue Java, that one's a blue Java. And so on and so on. But yeah, got them just before winter and they hate winter. I know now, didn't know before. I just had to trim that one. That one is Super Dwarf Caddish. Yeah, Super Dwarf probably means like 3 meters or something stupid. But yes, now I think that is it. We will stop the video about now. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to see other ones on the screen, enjoy. How's that for a weird, eccentric garden?